think first, the best way to talk about this is to refer to all of this as uh, assets. And also, I'm just going to remind you that I'm not a lawyer. This is not legal advice. I'm just, from my experience, what I see in my work, um, I can be helpful here. So the pension is considered, the pension, your pension and your partner's pension, they are considered to be family assets, just like your home would be, just like your cars, all that sort of stuff. And according to, BC law, they are part of the divisible assets under a divorce. And when you speak to a lawyer, they'll be able to help you through and figure out what aspect or what plan you need to work through when it comes to that. But I can hopefully be helpful here in terms of explaining sort of the different types of assets that come with that. So, for example, if we consider your work pension and your partner's work pension, so these are divisible assets in the event of a divorce. They can be split, and we have a process to split them that doesn't result in a taxable event for either of you. That, we work through, we have to receive the information, you've already done this stuff, or at this point you've worked with your lawyer and figured everything out, everything's in writing, and then we just act on it in the background, moving things across laterally to each other. When it comes to things like your own RSPs, those are divisible. When you think about locked-in retirement accounts, those are divisible. Even when you think about Canada Pension Plan, those are also divisible depending on contributions and who did what while everybody was contributing. What's not divisible is the old age security, because that's not based off of contributions. That's just based off of time in Canada since you were 18 years old. And if in retirement you were to get the guaranteed income supplement, that's also not divisible. For the purpose of right now, though, when we consider looking at, dividing a pension, there's a few different ways that you can do this. So generally, when people are splitting up the pensions, people might choose to do it as one lump sum, moves from one spouse to the next, and they take that out to their own accounts again as a locked-in retirement account, again under the jurisdictions and the plans of the province and the company that it came from. So that's one option that you can do, and then you hold that off to your own side, and then you move that into your retirement income as is needed. Depending on when the transfer happens, though, sometimes people just choose to take the monthly payment from the company and it will just pay out to you. You're of the age right now, though, that you're not retiring, and we're just looking to figure out how it is that if you choose to share in each other's pensions, how you wind up doing that. So it is a divisible asset that you could take, transfer to each other as you need with whatever pattern you decide on, and then transfer it to your own selves in a lump sum amount. When you do that, you do also have the option to change your beneficiaries of the plan. So you'd be able to set a beneficiary to the locked-in account, and your partner would be able to set a beneficiary to the remaining pension that they have in place. And that's really an important aspect to consider when you're focusing on down the road estate planning, and ensuring that your beneficiaries from then on are taken care of.